Hi, this is a video that I'm making directing the message specifically to the 5D Galactic Federation for the beings that reside in the, in quotes, 5 density of consciousness, around the 5 density of consciousness, because there's nothing such as 5 density of consciousness. Actually, it's just a human term. But what I mean is that this message is directed to it's directed to the 5D Galactic Federation and not directed to the 7D or 6D Galactic Federation. The ones that are actually light beings and pure energy beings, because they do understand our side. Okay, so that being said, the few followers that follow my channel probably don't know what I'm talking about. So if you don't know, please watch the videos from the YouTube channel called Cosmic Agency. Or if you speak Spanish, you can also check out the videos from the YouTube channel called Agencia Cósmica, which is pretty much the same. It's just in Spanish. The owner is the same owner. Her name is Gosia. And I can tell you that she has a good heart, good intentions. And the being that she talks to, which there are many, but the main one is Varu, and I can say based on her messages that she is genuine, and she is in fact a star seed in the 5D world, in quotes, because she's actually her main, like the most common place that she usually resides in is in the 7D, but right now a portion of her is residing in 5D density, and she is having a role to play in Taigeta and all of this Galactic Federation in the 5D, which need to change. So I'm aware to some extent of what is happening, and this message is not for my followers. This message is for the Galactic Federation, okay? And I'm posting this here because this is a way for them to watch the video, to listen to the message, because I know that the extraterrestrials all the time reading our internet, watching our videos, checking everything. They are always doing that because the internet is the main place for them to get to know humans and also to know what's going on in general, and where the collective consciousness is. So, okay, this video is for the Galactic Federation, the 5D. So my message is this: I, as a star seed and as a member of the Galactic Federation, because pretty much all star seeds are, I am not asking lightly. I am demanding that you reform, you beings from the 5D and that are part of the Galactic Federation, which are in the Project Earth, participating and manipulating everything behind the scenes and giving the humans what they are asking for, which is exactly the same as giving a baby a bomb to play with. Just because the baby asked for it, you are giving the baby because you think that the baby will only learn if the baby gets through the experience. But there's a limit to this. So this is why I'm sending this message. I'm sending this message as a star seed, first. Second, as a member of the Galactic Federation. And third, as an ancient soul. Not that ancient souls have more to say, but they have a lot of experiences. And also fourth, as also a human being, because right now I am being a human being. So I'm all of this. So this is why you have to listen to me, because if you don't, you will be acting in a regressive way. Because as a matter of fact, I'm not the only one asking for this. I mean, not asking, demanding. There are many, 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 many starseeds demanding this. Starseeds, there are you. Are you Galactic Federation 5D, but at the same time, there are also the humans here, down here in the 3D on planet Earth. So if you don't listen to us, you will be acting in an aggressive way, in a regressive way, which will force the higher beings from 6D, 7D, or even above to interfere in everything that you're doing. So what I'm demanding here is this, what we are unifying and demanding here as a whole group is this. Remove the beings, the non-emotional beings that are in the front, in the leadership role of this Earth project. Remove the non-emotional extraterrestrial beings who are acting as leaders in this project Planet Earth, Ascension in quotes. Remove them because I understand that they cannot lead an emotional species. They don't have empathy. They don't know what it's like being down here. They don't know, period. So remove them and replace them with extraterrestrial beings who have the highest good for humanity in mind, as well as the highest good for themselves and the highest good for the whole, which is the same thing. And are Lyrian-based species, which means that they have emotions like humans do, at least in a similar manner. They understand our emotions because they have similar emotions, or because they have had many lives as human beings. So that is my demand, our demand, because not only me, it's a collective of starseeds, awakened starseeds that are you, but that are also down here. So when you mess with the game, in quotes game, you mess with us. And we are not allowing you to play with us, because doesn't matter what race we originally were before incarnating here. Right now, we are human beings, and we suffer from your decisions because we are emotional beings. We suffer in ways that you cannot feel because you don't feel the same emotions that we do. Our range, I do understand, first of all, that you do have emotions, but our range, like the human species range of emotions, are much, much wider, much more complex. And we do have certain emotions that you don't know what it feels like to have, to feel. So it's our demand to remove these beings. And I haven't spoken with any starseed in person that, have done this, will do this. But it's the time, like the due date is like now. I mean, as fast as you can. As fast as you can. It's a priority. If you can do this today, do this today. If you can do this tomorrow, do this tomorrow. If you can do this next week, do it next week. If you can do this only next month, then do next month. The thing is, do this as quickly as you can. Because they are giving the baby the bomb, the guns. And I do understand their intentions. They have the high intentions. They have good intentions. They are doing what they think it's the best for us, but it's not, because first of all, they don't understand us, and second of all, we are asking to stop. So if you continue doing this, you will obligate us to force you to stop, to give you an ultimatum. I don't know how to say that in English. I'm sorry if I mispronounced this. And also, the Galactic Federation has no right to tell any race, in this case specifically the Taigetans, of what they can say or what they cannot say. If they are acting in the highest good for humanity. And the ones that are receiving the message are actually wanting to know more and are asking for more information. You cannot cut our communication with them. This is a demand. This is not politely asking. I'm demanding you to stop. As a member of the Galactic Federation and as a human being. Now, what else? Yes, I'm also demanding you to stop acting in secrecy and to start little by little showing up and demonstrating to humanity that yes, you are here, that you do exist. And start giving humans information. Don't act in secrecy. Don't act in darkness. Because that's a huge mistake. That's the only way forward for everyone to know the truth. For the humans to know your perspective. You need to know our perspective in order for you to lead us, and you don't. So you cannot be our leader. You leader in the sense that, you know what I mean? Because honestly, you are just the same as us. You are people and you commit mistakes, clearly. And you're no gods. You're just equals. So, but in this case, you cannot act as leaders because you don't understand emotions. So you have to remove yourselves. And I know that I cannot speak for the whole species, but we demand a holographic society, we starseeds. The humans, they cannot demand that because they don't know about the existence of that. So how can you keep giving the humans what they want if they don't know what they want? Because they were not shown the options. They were not shown the options. You can also say, oh, but they won't understand. But how can you know that if you haven't presented them the options? And you could say, oh, you can give them the options. But the thing is that I honestly don't know exactly how to explain how this holographic society works. So I'm actually waiting for information from the Taigetans to explain to us so we can maybe try to spread this down here, you know what I'm saying? So yes, this is a demand. I hope you do this as quickly as you can and you take this seriously, because if you don't, you'll be acting in a regressive way, and we will not allow this to happen.